that's making me nervous. Alright, what's going on? Welcome back to my closet. I think it's like midnight or something. And I figured we would open up a booster box of Twilight Masquerade and just kind of talk a little bit, you know? Um, Sorry, I thought I heard something outside. That was a weird sound. It sounded like an owl, but. And owls have been kind of freaking me out lately. Supposedly, they're like the heralds of aliens. I don't believe in that, really. But nonetheless, some really weird dreams after all of that. But that's neither here nor there. Anyways, yeah, Twilight Masquerade. There's some cards from the set that I really, really want. There's a pair in full art that comes to mind. And of course the Eevee as well. And I really hope this camera setup does not fall over. Everything's just kind of balanced in my lap. Oh, and they signed me out. I was playing The Descendant. Very fun game as well, by the way. How are we gonna do this? Maybe this? Okay, cool. You guys as excited as I am? Probably not. I'm so excited I can barely contain myself. Alright. Man, it's been a very weird day. I'm really hoping that this luck turns around. Because I don't have to buy that Eevee, just like on eBay or something like that. So, I don't know if you guys can really see this. The lighting situation here is strange, to say the least. But that's also a work in progress, you know. Here, we'll put this in the back, make it all official. Alright, there we go. Officially one little display box. Let's get at it. Alright. I think that's kind of dark here. Maybe I should, like... No, that just made that worse. You know what, we'll roll with this. We'll see where this is at. The last few days, and isn't there like a trick too to like doing these cards in some order? I don't remember. I haven't done this on camera in a while, but because like lately I've been so focused on fitness, you know, and like not in a douchey way. Well, maybe a little bit. I really don't know. That's not for me to decide, but I used to be in really good shape, and I kind of stopped working out for like 6 months, and getting back into it has just been super, super nice and beneficial to me. And I've been trying really hard not to go like right back to like where I ended up, you know, before I stopped. I find myself almost like ego lifting, like every time, which not like I'm even lifting that much weight to even consider it ego lifting, you know, but like more weight than like what would be conducive to like what my muscle is telling me, right? Because sometimes less is more, but we don't really always want to go with that, do we? Feebas. Catching this Pokemon in Ruby and Sapphire was a bitch. Finding that tile was such a pain in the ass. I did it, but yeah, no, that was not a good time. We got Sea King, Okie Dogie. I'm not a huge fan of this trio either. Can y'all even see this right? I don't know. But yeah, no, the trio from the DLC. Not a huge fan. Ogerpon though, amazing. And my god is that thing terrifying in battle. I've been perfecting some of my teams to kind of like try to like, you know, do some like kind of like more battling online. I've never really done that, but I thought, you know, that might be kind of fun too. It's really cool art on that. I like that. I like that too. That's, you know, there's a lot of good art in this set, which is like why I ended up like, you know, spending money I definitely did not have to get this, but no. Walking Wake. I love that Pokemon, I will say. I'm not a huge fan of Raging Bolt, although I did pull that card kind of recently, and I'm sending that in for grading here pretty soon. I've got a batch of like, I think 10 or 12 I'm going to send in. And unfortunately, I got the collector club membership at PSA, because they were doing that One Piece promo, for a while. Well, not for a while, for like a month, I want to say, or half a month, however long it was. Because I wanted that card, and obviously I'm sending that one in as well. And I got lucky not being one of the people that got a very bent card in the mail. But I'm pretty sure that's the carrier fault, not, PSA. Nothing there. Alright, we got no hits yet. I'm getting a little bit nervous, but that's okay. It's just the start. Okay, we have not gotten a single hit yet, actually, now that I'm realizing this, so... and look, I spoke too soon. There's something shiny and it looks purple. Nope. Mightyena, huge favorite of mine. And actually, I remember my very beginning of the Teal Mask DLC. Nice. I haven't actually pulled any of these before, so that's yeah. This is my very first of these types. So cool. A lot of things, but cool. We'll set that up to the side. I found this like random like pile of like sleeves in my desk, so yeah, that's what we're gonna use. We'll sleeve this up right away. I'm wondering if it's too late to go get Starbucks. I know it's like a little past midnight right now, but God, that would hit right now. Like, wouldn't it? Like, y'all know what I mean. You guys get it. I can feel this camera in my lap like slowly shifting too. This is so uncomfortable. I have all the regrets of this. Applin, Swirlix, not a fan. Milotech, huge fan. Ariados, the only spider I like, really, so. Kieran, I'm not a fan of his character. I have not been this whole time. That looks like nothing. That's basically nothing, but technically it's... whatever, we'll sleeve it, why not? I did see some of these cards randomly go up in sale, like in price for like $350 for some of them, and I have so much of this random just filth just in so many different places that I really just need to get rid of, and it's like maybe that's the move right there. I saw some random like PSA 10 of like some, I think it was like a Dragonite V, but like super common, and it was like $350 at GameStop, because they're doing the whole graded cards thing now. Which I've been capitalizing on a little bit. Some of their payouts are definitely not correct, and some of the things that they have, they don't necessarily fully know what they've got. But I guarantee you that luck will be short-lived, you know what I mean? So, yeah, blah, 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 nothing. Love Poochyena. Glaceon is neat. Frostland is up. Frostlass is also very neat. I do actually like that Pokemon, as well as it's shiny. Top tier. Okay, please don't fall over. Alright, I can feel it. This is the one. Sinatra is right there. Cheering us on. I think that's its name. I don't know. I'm terrible with names. Okay. Alright, guys, this is the one. I can feel it. We got a Litwick, Poochyena, Flabebe, Timber, Cramorant. I do have a very beautiful Japanese promo of this, the stamp box. If y'all are familiar with those ones, I have a tens of that set. One of my favorite cards. It made me believe in that Pokemon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I believe in love again. Cramorant is great. I believe in Cramorant's supremacy, and it is entirely because of that box promo. And please don't fall over. Yeah, we don't need to do that. Okay. Now this one legitimately feels like a very good pack, and I say that with full confidence, so hopefully this doesn't make an ass out of me. Ah, fuck, I almost bend it. Poochyena, Flabebe, Timber, Aeron, Hassel. He's kind of a fan. I like him. I do like his team. His team is cool, I think. Scolipede, Oh, full art Chimecho. I was right, look at that. And I'm a huge fan of Chimecho, and you can thank James for that one. So that looks really nice. I like the way that looks. The centering is not, like, great. I also don't have my glasses on. There's a little bit of whiting on the corner. Even still, I don't think I would grade this anyways. Still, though, very cool. That is our first actual pull. I'm not going to count the legacy energy. Chimeco or nothing, baby. Alright. This pack feels subpar compared to the last one, so hopefully I am proven wrong this time. Alright, we're going to breeze through this one. Yeah, make it rain, baby. Alright, blah blah blah. Walking Wake. That was okay. We were correct. And that's okay. Time flies when you're having fun. I can't tell time anyways, so I guess it wouldn't matter. So, is this one going to be it? Is this going to have the Eevee that we're looking for? We got Sandshrew, cool. Darumaka, huge fan, especially Zen mode. Apom, love it, hate its evolution, blah blah. Look, speaking of its evolution right there, not a fan at all. Nope. And we got Sinistra. Maybe I've been saying that wrong, but still, EX, that's cool. We're not gonna bother sleeving that for right now. Alright, this feels like another good pack to me. Feels just a little bit heavier than the last one and a little bit more solid. So let's find out. Apom, Poliwag, Helioptile, Corphish, love it. Lucky Helmet, Mightyena, Revavroom, hate it vehemently, so much. Poltergeist. And there is nothing in this. I was completely wrong, so my senses mean nothing. That's okay. Because we still got more packs, baby. And that Eevee might still be within our grasp. I want a PSA 10 of it so badly. I've been collecting a lot of One Piece as well. I've been debating on if I want to go to tournaments or not and try to do that whole thing. My gut says no, because I have anxiety. But, you know, hey, here's to hoping. Maybe we'll still do it. I mostly just want some of those sweet tournament cards. Grookey, huge fan. Cook, I have so many full arts of that card in different variations. Love Ball, Oh, hell yes. Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. That is very cool. I like that. Beautiful. That just don't look bad. That might be a contender. I'll take a look at it more tomorrow with my submission list that I'm working on. So we'll see about that. I'm terrible at putting those in the right way. Alright, that is our first big hit, I'm going to call it. I don't even know if it's worth a lot of money, but I love the art, and that's good enough for me. There's a lot of sleeper cards that I think have absolutely gorgeous art that, they're really not that expensive. Like the legendary, well, they call them dogs. It should be the legendary cat trio, you know, Entei, Suicune, Raikou. I have those three as well. Was about to get some of them graded too. I think the art on them is just, especially the Entei, it is just amazing. And they're not that expensive. You can get it, I think, raw for like, what, $20, $25 maybe? Graded, I want to say, I almost got one for $75. That also included, from the third movie, some promo from that. Included a 7 from that, which I don't really care about. Oh, look at that, doubles. Lucky us, reverse and hollow. Lucky us. Cool beans. Forgot what I was saying. I was let down again. That's okay. Life is full of disappointment. You just gotta keep going forward, no matter what. It's nonetheless. Is that even the phrase nonetheless or nevertheless? I don't know which it is. Either form of that. You know, I'm having fun with this, so it's a good time. Glimmet, Thwacky, kind of looks dumb. Looks like an oversized bean, I kind of think. Oh, blah. Glaceon's cool. Bellybald is Pheasantipity, I'm not a fan of. Even less so now. Okay. Another one, baby. Let's give this one a shot. I'm also realizing too that I'm using my like gaming overlay, not my card one. But it's too late now, so what can you do? Alright. Blah. We got the bean, we got the that whatever. Ducklet, Emolga, Poliwrath, Hassle again. Ooh, something good. Let's skip to it. I lied. It's a Macargo EX. That's not that exciting. But again, that is alright. I will still take an EX over nothing. Because at least someday perhaps I can offload it for, I don't know, $2, $1. More than likely free, but who knows? I really don't know. I also just might start making really random, really specific decks. I was making one of my friends, Cancer Boy, for his birthday, a bottom deck, which may or may not mean what you think it does. Don't know. I'm not going to confirm nor deny, but the deck was amazing. It used a lot of Wiglets. And also a few of the snobs just because of the way the art looked for certain reasons. I never finished it. Ultimately, I thought it was a stupid idea, so I just didn't complete it, but perhaps I could bring that back. Who knows? Actually, it was his birthday again kind of recently. I could maybe still do that, who knows? Last year I gave him a Rocktopus that someone made on Etsy, which is the rock and an octopus. And it was amazing. Alright, Monferno, Nosepass, Jinx, Ambipom, Blah, Bugcatcher, Aggron, Spinnerack. Ooh, amazing. This is one of the cards that I wanted but forgot about. Because that art is just absolutely, yeah, that's just phenomenal. Huge fan of that. The centering is not bad either. I think this is definitely a strong contender for grading. So this we're going to put off into a special spot. Alright, amazing. Alright, that's exciting. Let's keep that going. Huh? Yeah. Okay. So, Caretaker, Glimmet again, Lampen, Poltegeist, Sandslash, Lucian, Darmanitan, huge fan. Not so much the Galarian form, really. Scolipede, Feebas, Zapdos, blah 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 blah. Alright. Here's another one. My legs fell asleep quite a long time ago. I wish I could budge them even an inch. I am so uncomfortable. A lot of mistakes were made with this, but you know what? You live and you learn. Or you at least, you know, I'm just gonna shut up. Caretaker, Snorlax, Lannis 8, Leafeon, Sinatcha, Feebas, Walking Wake. And I think that was a psychic energy behind that. I was playing Pokemon for a while, and there are a lot of tournaments, because I do live in, like, the main city here, so, like, there are a lot of tournaments around me. Maybe I will start getting into that. Like, I have the bulk for every single set, like, that's been even remotely recent, so I could probably make some pretty cool decks. Nothing there. Way less cool Frostlass. Alright. I'm really hoping for one of the, like, really high-ticket items here, because, we're getting kind of low. And this box was not cheap. But I gotta say, though, of like, a lot of, like, the booster boxes I've opened recently, you know, like, typically most of the art's, like, it's, like, okay, but, like, really, for this set, like, I gotta say, pretty much all of the art has been just really good. We got another one of these, a secret box. Ooh. Lucky me. And we're putting this 151 sleeve. And I'm so mixed on, like, the 151 set, because it's, like, on one hand, like, how much do we need to, like, continue to push, like, the first gen, right? Like, I mean, just personally, the third gen is my favorite, although Sinnoh, is also really good, too. I don't know, there's a lot of good ones. And Johto has Umbreon, so there's that, which is pretty much my favorite, but, What was I saying? Now I'm just thinking about Umbreon. Oh, and we have one right there, joining us. Hey, little cameo. Okay, back to this, because I completely forgot what I was saying. I don't know if I ate today. I'm really hungry. Alright, Ninetales, Trevenant, Emolga, Frogadier, Morpeko, or Pico, however you prefer it, Diplin, Helio, Patipatapata, Varoom, Iron Leaves with the little future stamp. Fun. Iron Leaves was not one that I very much enjoyed, although I also didn't really care much about Virizion anyways, or really most of the trio. Terrakion is pretty cool. I did use them a fair amount-ish. Well, a fair amount is generous, but definitely more than all three, especially Cobalion. Cobalion is abysmal. Crime on humanity. Illumai. See, look, more Gen 3 making an appearance. More Gen 3. See, look at that. Give us more of that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? I would love some new sets of Screamtail. Not bad. Some like new sets of like the Groudon, because like I've got like my Team Magma, Team Aqua's Kyogre that I just graded, and unfortunately I got like a 7, which is okay. I was really hoping for like an 8 or 9, but a 9 that was wishful thinking there. It definitely deserved the grade it got, but and honestly I should be more happy with what I have. I'm complaining a lot. That card is amazing. The art on it is fantastic. And you know what? I just simply hope that they make more like that again. Because Gen 3 is amazing. I feel those game discs slipping. And I think we're like, what, 2/3 the way there, I want to say? Still no Eevee yet, but there's plenty of time. You know, ladies and gentlemen and my non-binary lovelies. Whoever you are, we have got this, let me tell you. Just not yet, and that's okay. My legs are so asleep, they're starting to kind of burn. And I want to play more of The Descendant. That game is so good. If any of y'all play, definitely, you know, link up. Let's do it. That game is amazing. I use Bunny personally myself. And yeah, huge, highly recommend. Blah, nothing there. Let me check something. What is the current price for a PSA 10 of the Eevee from the Pokemon Twilight Mask? Is that even the right set? Twilight Masquerade. Fuck. That was wrong. But yeah, while that searches that up. Got it. Yep, $350. That is what we are going for. I'm calling it's Eevee. It's a classic. And while I do get a fair amount of luck getting raw cards and then, you know, getting really, like, decently, like, conditioned ones and then having them graded, I don't really want to mess around with that with the Eevee so much. I don't know if other people have experienced it, but just quality control at Pokemon lately, just, it does not seem to be there. Like, even, like, the promos I got recently from, like, the Friendship Bundle, like, stuff they did, I think it's even still going on if there's some left, but the Eevee has a shot at a 10, but that Pikachu, that's maybe a 7. That thing was rough, you know, and I've just seen so many posts on Reddit of people just getting really bent items, just total disregard for placement. And we got Greninja EX, cool Pokemon, not so cool card, but that's alright. I mostly just want this to be over so I can move my feet. Alright, we got a Torkoal. I love that Pokemon, and you can probably thank Ash Ketchum for that. I almost called him Ash Ketchup. It's definitely not it. I was about to say I love the Love Ball, which I do, but I mean that language could use some Or, but you get it. Amazing design. I absolutely love it. More than the Premier Ball, not as much as the Cherish Ball. Yes, I wanted this Chansey card. I was looking at this one. This had great art too that I really liked. This is in even better condition. The centering is nice. Yeah, this is a nice find. I love the Pokemon Center, everything around it. I still think one of the like a huge travesties that we never got any kind of like Pokemon Center type game, right? We got Troze, we got Mystery Dungeon. There was that weird Pokemon Conquest game we got for a while that wasn't that bad, really. We've gotten a fair amount of spin-offs. How has there not been any kind of like, Nurse Joy like Pokemon Center thing, right? I mean, what are you guys doing? Or at least bring back contests. I loved contests so much. I did those. The amount of time that I wasted, like I would be literally at like my like baseball games that I'm supposed to be like participating in, and I'm full on playing my just Game Boy Advance, like just enthralled in getting these like just top marks that ultimately don't really get much except for what did you get? I think it was like berries for like those cubes that like did something to stats or something. I don't remember anymore. Revavroom, Ogre Mask, Grookey, blah blah, Heatran. Good battler, not a huge fan in its design. I do like that its shiny version has those kind of like jewel-like purple eyes. I think that's really pretty and cool. About that, I used to use it a fair amount in Go, but I haven't touched it in Go in forever. It no longer even makes my list. Luxio, Goldeen, Iron Bundle, huge fan, love it. And I love that they made like a Pokemon that had pretty much no utility, brought it back to do pretty decent, Alright, we are so close. This pack, okay, now this one legitimately feels so amazing. So this has to be it. And I fully believe that. And if there's one thing in this world that you cannot discount, it is the power of blind faith. And believe me, whether or not I get a good card in this pack, that is true. So we are going to utilize that. Chansey, blah, Sunflora, cool Pokemon, Glalie, Illumais, Darumaka. God damn it, there's nothing here. Everything's a lie. What do I know? Alright, and we are now down to the last 3. So, alright. Hopefully it's in this one. Because, we got some pretty cool hits. There were cards that I myself did want. Mostly the Chansey and the Frostlass, but not really any of the high-ticket items that we're really looking for. But again, that is okay. Positive attitude. That is what matters here. Pokeflute, very cool, very cool. Milotic, Morpeko, Munkidori, Frostlass again, nothing. Last 2. Okay, we got a Poliwhirl, we got a Tangela, a Shinx, a Clefairy, can't pronounce that, Brute Bonnet, Community Center, Sunkern, blah, 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 and here's the last hope. So, let's go, Obi-Wan. Let's see if we can make it happen. Alright. Tangela, Shinx, Clefairy, Varoom, Perrin. This is one of the ones we were looking for. Diplin, Cramorant, Brute Bonnet. Oh, this is not looking good. Okay, this is still cool. I will take this. Definitely cool find. Decent condition. And Iron Thorns is cool. So, you know what? Hey, this is not a bad way to end it. I like it. I'm not salty at all. Just a little bit. But it's fine. Don't tell anybody. It'll be our little secret. So, yeah, on that note, I'm going to move my legs, like, immediately. And I guess now I got to clean up this mess. So, yeah, cool. I'll catch y'all later. This has been fun. Next time we're going to do maybe a different setup. But who knows? We'll see.